So this is what happened. And I told my church family this. This vision had me so weighed down. God said, he sent me an angel. Touched me. And the Bible said, he told me to get up. I got some word to give to you to reinforce this vision. I told my church family, you are the people that God is sending to help lift me up.
Wow.
Because guess what? You understand what I'm going through. The ones that hid themselves never came back.
Wow.
That's how you got to share with your people. Because guess what? This vision, it'll cause you not to sleep.
Wow.
Can't stay. I'm very passionate about it because vision is what changed my life. So I give y'all all these, well, y'all can read through this. And let me give you some other things that I gave to on this. I do a lot of alliteration to make it easier to remember. There's 3 C's that I use. 3 C's. It's called, I used my church pattern when I was transitioning out of church. I call competence, character, and chemistry.
Yeah.
Competence, character, and chemistry. These are not mine. I read it out of the book, but this was one of the things I used for ministry. Competence, character, and chemistry. Let me say it again. Competence, character, and chemistry. Competence is what you know.
Right.
You got to have competent people around you that know what you don't know.
Right.
Yeah. You have to. Visionary pastors don't have the details.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow.
Okay. I did an illustration with my deacons. Church family right there. I called my deacons up. I said, look, would y'all form a circle around me? They formed a circle around me. I said, hold hands. They held hands. I said, who y'all looking at? I said, Pastor, we're looking at you. So all y'all eyes are on me, and the congregation can't nobody see.
Wow.
I said, you want to share how God designed for deacons to help to make this vision come to pass? Y'all turn around and hold hands. When they turned around and hold hands, I was still in the middle of the circle, which means they had me protected. Couldn't let them get to me without coming through them, but they had their eyes on the congregation at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah. That's one of the things we miss, got me, when it comes to vision.
Yes.
We got to have competent people around me because I got blind spots.
Right.
And so it doesn't intimidate me that God allowed you to see something that I missed. Got me? If I ask you for your opinion, I need your opinion.
Right.
I didn't ask you, what thus saith the Lord to you. Got me? Got to work on that. So, competence. Somebody say competence.
Competence.
You got to have competent people around you that know what you don't know. Got me? You need a lawyer. You need accountants.
Right.
You need people that do well with money. You need people that have administrative gifts. Because at the end, God gets the glory.
Right.
Amen.
Okay? Competence. Second thing I talk about is character. Character is watch this now, how you consistently respond to adversity. How you consistently respond to adversity is what builds character. When things go wrong, how do you act?
Wow.
You gotta have people around you that will act consistently. Though he slay me, yet will I trust you. Weeping may endure for a night. I'm crying now, but joy
Comes in.
cometh in the morning. You gotta have people around you with character that can, watch this now, consistently respond to controversy.
Wow.
Right.
Got to. Got to. Got to have people around you with character. And thirdly, a lot of people don't like this, you got to have people around you with chemistry. Chemistry means we got to be able to work together.
Amen.
Oil and water don't mix, but if you keep them separate in a car engine, they work.
Right.
Well, y'all got quiet
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You could be in the same church and don't have, look here, as long as you stay in your lane, I stay in my lane, the church works good because it's called chemistry.
Right.
You got to have people with chemistry. And one of the things we deal with, men are usually intimidated with another powerful man.
Right.
That's why you got to build them up. Women are usually faithful, but they have to be taught their roles and responsibility because now we're living in a society where they say they can do anything a man can do.
Right.
You got to be able to do that. You got to share. Got me? It's a role. It ain't wrong with being a woman. It ain't wrong with being a man. But guess what? We have to share the responsibility. We got to have chemistry.
Right.
We got to have chemistry to work together. So I talk about competence, character, and chemistry. That's how I build my team. Another thing that I do these other 3 C's when I talk about vision. I talk about conviction, conception, and construction. I talk about my heart, my head, and my hand. Them 3. My heart, my head, and my hand. My what?
My
heart, my head, and my hand. my conviction, my conception, and my construction.
Wow.
Okay? What happened with a lot of us, watch this now, we get convicted here, but it never get conceived here.
Right.
Oh man, I got a feeling, man. Ooh, what you feel? Man, I don't even know. Because it hadn't got to conception. And then some people have conviction to conception, and we stop because we can't get to construction.
Right.
We can't get it to happen.
Yes, sir.
God demands conviction, conception, then construction. Okay? Now, what's the difference between being convicted and being convinced? What's the difference? Think about that. There are a lot of people that are convicted in the world, but the convinced ones are the ones that's doing it. You can convict. Watch this, okay? I'm going to use this one. I'm convicted by it. I ain't convinced this yet. I know I need to lose weight. I'm convicted by that.
Right.
Convinced means I would be losing it. I'm just convicted. I know I need to. But guess what? I'm not convinced yet.
Right.
I thought y'all would pray for me like that.
Come on. Yeah.
Pray for my strength. Yeah, man.
You just got more conviction.
Yeah, I got a lot of conviction. But see, watch this now. Conviction moves to conception. Conception moves to what? Construction. The heart, the head, and the hand. A house that divided cannot stand.
Right.
So when you get your head, your heart, your head, and your hand all on the same page, you're successful.
Wow.
Okay? That's how we gotta do our churches. When it's time to give, if they're not convicted, you don't care what they think, it'll never happen. and you had to focus. God knows my heart. If he knows your heart, he knows what he put in your head, and he sure knows what he just put in your hand.
Right.
So they can't say that, man. God knows my heart. Okay, watch this now. How many ever heard that before?
Oh, yeah.
God knows your heart. Isn't it amazing? They said it in the presence of people. How come you didn't say that to God?
Right.
Y'all got quiet too. That sounds like it's something you should have been saying to God.
Right.
Because I don't know your heart.
Yeah. Right.
But what you're doing is you're trying to get an excuse so you'll be relieved of your commitment. God knows my heart. Okay. What am I supposed to say after that? Ain't nothing you can say.
Yeah.
But he sure does.
Right.
But why are you saying it in front of us? Because that sounds like something between you and
God.
Okay, yeah, y'all stop it from now on too. Okay. So I talk about conviction, conception, and construction. I told you.